Well, good morning and welcome to Ed's Orchids. Now it's a bright sunny day in the greenhouse today. Temperatures outside are around about minus centigrade, but getting quite warm in here with the heaters on. I've just switched it off so it won't make a noise on the filming. And we've got lots to do in here today. I've got all the bits and pieces for making the drip system, and we'll have a look at what's growing and what's not growing, and we'll just have a look at these here. These three intergeneric oncidiums. There's a Bealara, there's a Brasidium, and there's a Pagan Love Song. And the Pagan Love Song is now classed as Brasidium. Now these are a real mixture. I mean, the Bealara now is called Alicera, and they're made from Brassia, Odontoglossum, Miltonia, Cochleada, all sorts of stuff, all mixed together. And a different array of blooms, absolutely beautiful, some of them, coming from the Brassia, which you know is the sort of the spider plants. They like to be kept cool in the winter time and to get almost dry. I don't fertilise them in winter, and I like them in these smallish pots because they like the roots being tight and bound. And I'm hardly ever watering them. As I say, I let them virtually go dry, but I will start watering them once new growth starts appearing. Now you've got the Bealara, which is the middle one, which is spring and summer flowering, and they have fragrant flowers. As regards light, they're like a less light than Cattleyas, but a little bit more than Oncidiums. Seems a bit strange that, because they're all from virtually the same makeups. And these Alicera, they do like warm temperatures. They can stand it right up to 40 odd degrees for for short periods. And they also stand cool temperatures as well. Unbelievable plants. So I'm hoping this will do quite well. It's not been showing any new growth since I got it, but hopefully with the weather getting better, the light becoming more stronger, the light days becoming longer, then this should start to show some growth. Once flower spikes start appearing on these, I'll give them Fostrogen, which is high in phosphates, quite a high dose of potassium, and they'll also be flushed quite regularly. That's them three. So that's the McClellan area, Pagan Love Song. That's the Bealara or Alicera now, and Brasidium Orange Charm, crossed with Oncidium Megaglossum. But I see there's one in bark and a bit of coconut husks, same as that one, and I think all three are in the same. So we'll see how they go on those. I'll not alter them at all. Well, while looking round at various plants, I came across this, and this is the Odontoglossum. I'm hoping it'll flower. And you remember it came from this bulb which was eaten by a slug of some description, and I looked at the bottom, right at the bottom there, and it was being eaten away again. So I've had to unpot it and found the critter. It's a little snail. Little slug actually, so I've got rid of that. The roots are looking quite good, so I'll repot this back up, and hopefully these will bloom nicely. There's a bud there showing the little spots on it which these flowers have. I look forward to seeing that one, because when I first bought it, it was absolutely beautiful. So let's see it, see if the blooms are just as nice. Nice big cedar bulb here. So I'm hoping something will happen to that come spring and summer. Anyhow, that's the Odontoglossum. Well, the main reason I'm in the greenhouse today is to try and set up this drip system, which I'll show you in a bit, but we'll just have a look what flowers there are. You've probably seen them before, but we'll just have a look. That's the Cardinale. There's another one coming out at the back there. They're lovely Phragmopediums, those. There's another Lacerinus like the previous two I've just shown you. More buds coming on. And another one right up here just opening. There's a Longifolium that's just getting ready to put another bud up at the back there. And a Richterii here that hasn't stopped blooming for months. But that's about all I have in the greenhouse really, you know, in flower or bud. So we'll have a look at the things I'm going to use to make the drip system. Well, some of these pieces of airline tubing I've got will come in handy, but I'll have to go to the shop and buy a bit of a roll of it. And then we've got these drips. And we've got some 4-way air valves, which I'll need. And then the single ones with a turn off at the top to turn the water on, or if there's too much coming through I can turn it off. So we'll just put this one of these together and I'll show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3. Well, you'll have to use your imagination a little bit here, because this is the inlet tube, so the water is coming into here. So it flows down. I should have made these a little bit shorter. Into this 4-way piece. It carries on until I go to another 4-way piece down there. But on the sides here, these go out to the pots. See, there's the valve to control the water. And there's the dripper that sticks in the pot. And same on the other side. So when I fix one lot up, I'll show you. I mean, it sounds a little bit fiddly, but it's straightforward what you do. But as I say, it is a bit fiddly really to get everything right, especially to get the sort of 2-3 drops per second in. But we'll manage it. And that is using the wastewater from this RO unit. And the good water, which is only 1 part per million, is going down the blue tube, and it's going into a big storage tank down there, so I'm never short of RO water. Well, you can see how I've set it up there, and you can look at the drips. There we are. Same there. Same on all 4 of them. All dripping away. So I've got to expand that from these 4, make room here, make it nice and orderly, and incorporate all these. So that's going to take me some time. And I don't want to video it all because you'll get bored of seeing it. So when I've done all that, I'll show you it when it's completely finished. I think we'll just go into the house now and have a look what's what. Well, I'm inside now. There's not much I can show you in here. I can see how things are going on. This is the little hot growing Masdevallia. The Guttaretzii, growing very nicely. The Arangis Mr. Cedar, I've got that one in here to see if it does better. It's got plenty of new growth on it. I think it's 3 or 4. So that's the Orangus Mr. Cedar. Gets plenty of humidity here, and I think at the moment it's 82 humidity. I've had to open the doors or else I couldn't film because everything was steaming up. The temperature is 24 degrees and 82% humidity. And the other mounted one I have in here is the Phalaenopsis loyi, and this is putting up some nice new roots as well. This is what people call a deciduous plant. It's supposed to drop all its leaves but continue to grow the roots. But this has dropped one leaf, and the roots are growing very, very nicely. Nothing happening on the cattleyas, but you've seen them all, but they're growing like mad. I can't stop them. They're really growing mad. They've got this Mars Hydro light above them, and when I take these out in spring and summer and put them in the greenhouse, I think they'll think they're in back to winter again. It's so hot and light in here. Anyhow, the heat and the light has proved very effective with these Phalaenopsis here. This Corning's Violet. Got one there, another bud here. 2 flowers there, and another flower back there. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, these. Oh, and I've just had another one open today, which is the Bellina Green. And this is a gorgeous one. I'll bend down, pick it up. There we are. We get a nice view of it. There we are, Phalaenopsis Bellina Green. I have the Phalaenopsis Bellina Caerulea, but they haven't flowered yet. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So I can't grumble about anything. Everything's looking nice. So I'd just like to thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Oh, by the way, thank you to all my subscribers as well.